Very good morning to all present here. First of all, I would like to introduce myself to you. I am Mrs.J.Priyanka from the Department of Costume Design and Fashion, working as assistant professor from the Standard Fairworth Rajasthan College for Women, Sivahasi. The basic learning topics today we have going to see that. First of all, the theories followed for origin of clothing. The next one is origin of clothing and the history of clothing. The origin and history of costumes. According to the archaeologist and anthropologist, the earliest clothing likely consists of the lot of materials are available here, but at the stage of the starting stage, the fur, leathers, some types of leaves, flowers and grasses, that are the basic materials helps to drape and warp the body. Okay. So, the knowledge of such clothing remains helps to cover the bodies and also protect some types of sunlights, heats, that's all. Okay. And then the first theory we have to see, the first one is since the prehistoric times, the people in almost all societies have worn some kinds of clothing in the one of the earliest period. So, that is called the same theory. That same theory known as the fig leaf theory. Okay. The fig leaf theory mentioned the first of all in the book of Bible. The topic is Genesis. The two persons, the names are Adam and Eve. The both are realizing when they take up eat and the fruit. Okay. So, after that they feel we are in assumed. So, that is called the fig leaf theory. After that they know wearing the fig leaf. Okay. So, that is called fig leaf theory. And after some second theory is, some peoples are argued that the origins of cloth was function to protect the body from the environment. Some types of people argued what they types of means, the formations of the clothing helps to protect the body only, but the another some peoples are argued some cloths were designed for sexual attractions to display the body beauty. Okay. So, the best second evidences for the clothing is the evidences that the early clothing was indeed functional came from 1991. At that time the border, the Austrian and the Italian border, it was the cloth in a fur cap. One human body, the human body is the male body. The before 5000 years, the body is freezed in the glacier. Okay. So, and the body, the dead body, okay, the dead body wears some types of the clothings. So, the clothings are the fur cap, crudel tunnel, leather cap and loin cloth. Okay. Loin cloth is nothing, the stripe of the cloth around our waist and leg in betweens. Nowadays that is called the leggings. Okay. And then the leather shoes also they have weared because that is the glacier Iceland. Okay. After that the grass covered the fur and leather clothing. These cloth would have been provided. It also help to protect our body. The Icemans are also needed to cover our body with some types of heat insulated materials. So, they wear types of fur. Okay. And after that decorative purposes also they wear the clothes. So, other animals groom themselves, but only the humans only decorated by ornaments and some types of materials, but animals need not to grooming themselves using other materials. The archaeologists and anthropologists evidences suggest that people may have decorated their bodies with paints, tattoos. These are the one of the what means symbolic purposes also. They achieve some types of functionals and the computations, but they evidented their body to decorate themselves by using tattoos and some types of natural paintings. Okay. The next one is the origins and history of clothing. The study of the history of clothing and textiles traces the availability and uses of the textiles and other materials. They also develop the technology for the making of clothing over human history. In starting stages we have some types of the minimum quality and the counts of your materials made to garment, but nowadays we have lot of developments and technologies. So, we have to make some cloth from the lot of materials according to our climatic conditions. The clothing and textiles have been important in the all types of human histories up to the previous stages and updated now. Okay. The significations of the finished product reflect their culturals. Textiles can be felt on or spun. fibers made into yarns and subsequently netted, looped, knit and woven. Nowadays we have to make the lot of fabric from these types of knitting types, knitted, looped and okay. But in the Middle East peoples during from the Stone Age, the ancient times to the present day, the methods of textile productions have continuously evolved. The days are changed, but our clothing and the manufacturing of clothing is sequential in nowadays. Okay. The how peoples carried their possessions, the cloth themselves and decorated their surroundings. The people decorated their clothing according to the surroundings and climatic conditions only. The sources available for the studies of clothing and textiles including the material remainings discovered by archaeologists. In the, some peoples want to groom themselves by using the lot of materials means they first of all reference to the previous years and some archaeological evidences also. After that they want to design our own garment by using trendy one. Okay. The manufacturing acquires use and trades of the fabric, tools and finished garments. The lot of the productions and some types of techniques and also developed in days. The scholarships of the textile history, especially in its earliest stages, is parts of the material cultural studies. Okay. So, the history is the two big of clothing manufacturing and the materials. Thank you.